You just need to come in the room. Okay. Spence said that I could just be near something in a break. So. Thanks for coming, Kathy. And we've got our live stream working now for those of you who are in contact with somebody trying to watch online. And there's a steal by Nygaard, and she's going to draw the foul. Nice looking defense by the Cubs this early going. Spence said that I could just be near. Well, I'm here with my cameraman Greg Kleinhans here. He's going to offer some color commentary, we think. And we've got our live stream working now for those of you kind of thinking about it here. He's with somebody trying to watch online, and there's a steal by Nygaard. Not only is he a salesman, but he's an expert basketball draw the foul. So we're looking forward to a fun night of basketball here as our Cubs have been, ladies have been kind of playing really well of late. They kind of had a long skid. They lost 6 in a row here in December and January, but they've bounced back nicely here of late, and they won 4 out of their last 5 contests. Victories over Viborg Gurley, Wessington Springs, Del Rapids St. Mary's, and Bridgewater Emory. Current 3-game winning streak, so they're really looking good. I think the key for the Cubs is they really struggled from the 3-point line this year, but if they can get the ball in the paint and make those shots, there's a long shot, up and good, kind of a liquid Drano shot by number 31. Wessington Springs, Del Rapids St. Mary's, and Bridgewater Emory. A liquid Drano shot by number 31, and that pulls the Tornadoes in within 6. Here. There's a long shot, up and good, kind of a liquid Drano shot by number 31. Take a look at the leading scorers for the Tornadoes who are out on the court here. I do have some stats for them. Drano shot by number 31, and that pulls the Tornadoes like number 31, Meyer. Their leading scorer on the year, responsible for a lot of their offense, so keep an eye on 31, Haley Meyer, 5'7" freshman. Number 31, who's out there, I believe she was the one that just hit that 3. So she has all 4 Tornado points. She comes in tonight averaging 19 points per game. By far the leading scorer on this young Tornado squad. And there's a nice rebound by the Cubs. Dick Out gets it off to C, gets it off the wall. And the Cubs are going to set up their offense here, leading 10-4 with 4:13 to go. And thank you for joining us on the live stream as well. We're glad that we can get this back on the air. And there's a nice rebound by the Cubs. Dick Out gets it off to C. Bring it to you here from Alcester-Hudson Gymnasium. Of course, it's a doubleheader. The boys varsity is set to follow. And thank you for joining us this girls game. And a little contact there, but that was after she traveled. So good fortunate sequence of events for the Cubs, not to get the foul, but to get the travel call as well. Of course, it's a doubleheader. The boys varsity is set to follow. And thank you for joining us this girls game. And a little contact there, but that was a nice drive by Jensen. That's what we like to see, is that Cubs attacking the basket like that. I think that's the key to their success tonight and in the games to come. When they're not able to get that, they seem to struggle with perimeter shooting, and they lead now 12-4. Well, Greg, how did the boys' JV game turn out in the other gym? Attacking the basket like that, I think that's the key to their success tonight and in the games to come. When they're not able to get that, they seem to struggle with perimeter shooting, and they lead now 12-4. The Cubs JV. Well, Greg, how did the boys' JV fall to the Tornadoes tonight? They'll look to rebound and hopefully cancel the storm warning for the Tornadoes in the varsity game. So, but right now we just started. We're just kind of underway here in this girls game. Cubs have raced out to a 12-4 lead on the Tornadoes, and that pass is just a bit high. Sails out of bounds and back to the Cubs. Rebound and hopefully out there for the Cubs now. We got number 34 Jensen, the junior, 22 Bailey Peterson, the freshman, number 32 Walt, the freshman, Steen, the senior, and Holloway, the sophomore. Nice fake, nice move by Peterson, slicing and dicing her way to the basket for an easy 2. A little left-hand finish. Number 31 is going to put up probably pretty good. 31 looks like to be a pretty good ball player for the Tornadoes, and she's just a freshman, so the future is bright for them. as they look to kind of rebuild their women's athletic department. As they did not have any women's sports, girls sports last year, they kind of had an enrollment dip in numbers, and they did not have volleyball this year, but they've given it a restart here with basketball. So we just have to keep putting the building blocks together and let these players get experience and older, and kind of rebuild their women's athletic department. Keep being competitive game to game. Nice trap by the Cubs. Let the Tornadoes come up with it. And that shot's going to fall just through a short rebound. Controlled by Jensen. A lot of young players here on this Centerville squad. There's only one junior, number 15, and only one senior, number 23, Allie Johnson. Centerville teams have passed as of a couple of years ago. The last time we played Centerville in basketball, there was three O'Malley sisters that were quite outstanding all-around ball players for the Tornadoes. But they play for Irene Wakanda now, and shot up a little strong. Go out of bounds to the Tornadoes. They play for Irene Wakanda. Speaking of the O'Malley sisters, the Cubs will be in action against the O'Malley sisters and the rest of the Eagles basketball team. Looks like on the 5th. Next week they'll travel to Irene. Irene right now is the ranked and the top team in the Cubs region. It'll be a tough matchup on the road, but the Cubs playing good here. Hopefully they can continue to build momentum on the season as it heads into its final couple weeks before the districts. Jensen now with the ball. Irene right now, a foul on the floor. Now, a couple weeks before the district. I want to give a shout out to Kathy Johansson, the school's AV coordinator. She showed up and just her presence caused the live stream to magically work. So I'm glad she got that working for you folks watching on the internet out there. And we're glad to have you here from wherever you're watching. If you have a chance, feel free to chime in on the chat on the YouTube stream. Tell us where you're watching from tonight. We'll give a prize in theory to those watching from farthest away. So just kind of click on the live stream. There's a live chat option and tell us where you're watching from tonight. Again, this first quarter has belonged to the Cubs. They lead 10 over the Tornadoes. Give a prize in theory to those watching from farthest away. So just kind of click on the live stream. There's a live chat option and tell us where you're watching from tonight. Again, this first quarter has belonged to the Cubs. They lead 10 over the Tornadoes. 7 seconds left. 6 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Last second shot, going to fall a little bit short, and that's the end of the first quarter. As the Cubs, 7 seconds left, 6 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Lead the Tornadoes here, 16-6. Very good looking first half, or first quarter for the Cubs. The end of the first quarter. Yep. Definitely. boys varsity coming up next. There's still plenty of room in the stands. We got all kinds of things going on. Is there ice cream out there being sold by the junior class? Okay. Cold Stone Ice Cream as the junior class is selling that. We've got Spirit Night, so wear your Cubs gear. It doesn't look like my cameraman. Does he have a Cubs shirt on? He kind of forgot that when they left so no free popcorn for him. So, but wear your blue Cubs shirt, free admission, free popcorn, and all your friends are here tonight. There is nothing else better going on in Alcester. I don't know if there's anything else better on TV, but come on out. There's still plenty of time to catch most of the girls' game and the boys' game to follow. The boys' game will be intriguing as both the Cubs and Tornadoes are searching for their first victory of the year. So someone's going to come out of that game with their first victory of the year, so that should be a pretty exciting matchup. And here we're going to have number 34, Kendra Jensen, the junior, go to the line to shoot the free throw. The girls' game and the boys' game to follow. The boys' game will be intriguing as both the Cubs and Tornadoes are searching for their first victory of the year. So someone's going to come out of that game with their first victory of the year, so that should be a pretty exciting matchup. And here we're going to have number 34, Kendra Jensen, the junior, go to the line to shoot the free throw. Dickow subs in, hit a three-pointer earlier in that first quarter, and free throws up and good. Jensen now with 3 points on the evening, and that pass is just a bit high. Hit a three-pointer earlier in that first quarter, and free throws up and good. And Jensen's going to dribble the ball and get off his feet to set up the offense. Jensen now with 3 points on the evening, and that pass is just a bit high. Rebound and put back by Steen. Gives her 4 points and extends the Cubs lead to 19-6. Jensen's going to dribble the ball and get off his feet to set up the offense. Rebound and put back by Steen. Gives her 4 points and extends the Cubs lead to 19-6. Long three-point attempt by Wolf. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Wolf, who's starting to, last few games, starting to heat up a little bit from the three-point line. So if she can get her going here, then we'll have a good inside-outside combination for the Cubs. That's 2 three-pointers by the Cubs tonight. I guess all it took was me to say that they're usually not a hot shooting three-point team, but they've already made 2 here in this game, and we're only just a little bit into the second quarter. So Cubs extend their lead to 22-6, and looks like they're going to get the ball out of bounds here as they set up their offense. Then we'll have a good inside-outside combination for the Cubs. That's 2 three-pointers by the Cubs tonight. I guess all it took was me to say that they're usually not a hot shooting three-point team, but they've already made 2 here in this game, and we're only just a little bit into the second quarter. So Cubs extend their lead to 22-6, and looks like they're going to get the ball out of bounds here as they set up their offense. Nice shot by number 22 Peterson. 4 points for the young freshman on the game so far. And there's a steal by Steen. She's going to go all the way. And, a little bit strong, but Peterson, nice rebound. That's 4 straight points by Peterson. The Cubs extend their lead 26-6. So Cubs looking great here in this contest. Again, we thank you for joining us both at home watching on Alliance TV and those who are watching us on the YouTube feed. Understand there might be a little bit of feedback on the YouTube feed. I apologize for that. I'm not too sure what's causing that. So, but right now the Tornadoes are getting a lot of feedback from the Cubs here as they lead 26-6. So, like the crowd's starting to shuffle in. Everybody's getting their free popcorn, and we're ready for an exciting rest of the evening of Cub basketball. But right now I don't know if it's sure night or not. There's always something going on here. I think there's a raffle for free blankets, and good to see Alcester-Hudson alumni Sarah McConnell home from her deployment over to the Middle East, and she's at the table giving out raffle tickets for this free blanket. So yeah, just all kinds of things going on, as is typical. And there's another wide open 3 by Dickow. She kind of pushes up with one hand. It's a little strong, but the Cubs control the rebound. Jensen's going to shoot right away, and nice turnover, nice jumper by Jensen. Nothing but the bottom of the net on that one, and Cubs go up 28-6. Yep. There's another wide open three by Dickow. She that happens to me a lot. I know about most of my shots are going to be off, so I crash my own board. So going to shoot right away, and nice turnover, nice jumper by Jensen. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Dickow's going to give it a try again, and that's going to be a little bit long, but she does get her own rebound, gets it off to Jensen. Now Steen's going to try a three. High arcing shot and down Liquid Drano down the net, and 31-6 now. Steen, the leading scorer for the Cubs, with 7 now. So Cubs getting plenty of shot opportunities inside and outside. Doing a good job on the offensive glass. There's kind of a forced wild shot by the Tornadoes, and Cubs look to run, and Steen's going to go up and good. 33-6. Nice looking layup by Steen. Yep. That's going to go off the foot of a Cub player as they went for the steal. 33-6. Nice looking layup by Steve. Yep. That's going to go off the foot of a Cub player as they went for the three-point attempt. Almost off the glass, and Steen's going to, and their Cubs are going to run and gun here. The running Cubs is what they are tonight. And nice pass from Steen to Dickow, the senior to senior connection as it's up and in, and Cubs lead 35-6. Point attempt, almost off the glass, and Steen's going to, and their Cubs are going to run and gun here. The running Cubs is what they are tonight. And nice pass. Number 22. Nice pass. Bailey Peterson showing real good aggressive moves to the basket this game. She's got 6 points already, and she's going to go to the line. Yeah, not afraid to take that ball and drive in there strong. That's what you want to see. And free throws up and good. So 7 points already for Peterson. Having a real fine first half for the freshman. 6 points already, and she's going to go to the line. Yeah, not afraid to take that ball and drive in there strong. That's what you want to see. That one falls just a little bit short, but Dickow with a rebound, and that shot goes up and just didn't get it to go. Already for Peterson. Having a real fine first half for the freshman. Long shot. That's going to take an unfortunate bounce off the Cub defender, who's trying to come down with the rebound. And number 22, Peterson takes a seat. And Holloway comes back in for the Cubs. Hook shot up, a little bit strong. Nice long outlet passes. Holloway thought about the three, but why not drive the lane when it's wide open like that? You might as well punch your ticket. And lay the ball in. It's Holloway. Nice long outlet pass. Holloway with 7 points here tonight. Why not drive the lane when it's wide open like that? You might as well. Back on offense again. Lots of possessions tonight for the Cubs. Obviously, with a 38-6 lead, you're going to see that. And lay the ball in. It's Holloway. Holloway's going to stop, jump, rattle around, and good. Nice little touch from the free throw line by the sophomore Holloway. Cubs now have put up 40 points already this half, with just still 2:23 left to go. So. Rattle around and good. Nice little touch from the free throw line by the sophomore Holloway. Cubs now have put up by the Tornado player already this half. And Cubs have put up 40 already. There's a steal. Yeah, nice work with the layup and the drive by number 31 and for the Tornadoes. The Cubs with 40 points are well on their way to their season high for a game. I believe they scored 50 50 points in their opening game versus Freeman Academy Marion way back on December 8th, and they're only 10 away from that here, and we still got 1:43 left to go. So Cubs offense clicking on almost all cylinders here, as they have definitely outrun the Stormfront that the Tornadoes have put up. And there's another one. Steen just making it a track meet out of it. Nice pass and finish. And 42-10, that's 11 points. Cubs offense clicking on almost all cylinders here, as they have definitely out by Steen. That the Tornadoes have put up, and they've really done this without any type of press. Usually you see scores like this, you think of teams that press a lot. The Cubs haven't put on the press, which has really played really good, solid defense on the Tornadoes on the defensive end. 42-10 is your score. By Steen. They've really done this without any type of press. And the Tornadoes going to maybe one way to stop the Cub offense is get an offensive foul called, and the Tornadoes going to get the ball out of bounds. 42-10 is your score. Something like that. I'm not well versed in my basketball ref calls, but I'm going to guess we'll just call it a moving screen. And that ball kind of bounces off a Cub and into the Tornadoes and back at pinball. Go on, and there's that long pass. Steen is just open all day out there, just kind of playing pitch and catch with the rest of the Cubs offense, as she is really on fire. 13 points here in this, a lot of points in this quarter for Steen. 13 points for the game. 30 seconds left. Cubs all over the Tornadoes, and there's Steen with a steal. Should they get off to Dickow? Dickow's going to stop and let the Cubs have the defense. Just kind of threw it right into the Tornado there. I don't know the Tornado defender even realized what was going on until the ball bounced off her and right into the hands of a teammate. So Tornadoes here probably going to stop for the last shot here. See what happens here. 10 seconds left to go. 8 seconds left. Long three-point shot. That one's going to fall short. And Cubs get it with 3 seconds. Steen's going to turn around and shoot. Oh! Nice turnaround jumper by Steen, but about one of the few shots that did go in for the Cubs in that half is they have raced out. They have canceled the storm warning here tonight, and they have raced out to a 44-10 lead on the Tornadoes. So we got about 10 minutes of halftime for you. We'll take a pause, and we'll be back with some exciting second half action. It's Cubs 44, Tornadoes 10. Going for the Cubs in that half is they have raced out. They have canceled the storm warning here tonight, and they have raced out to a 44-10 lead on the Tornadoes. So we got about 10 minutes of halftime for you. We'll take a pause, and we'll be back with some exciting second half action. It's Cubs 44, Tornadoes 10. all I need to know. We'll talk to you later. Good day? Yeah, they're fine. We need to see the notes with them. Is that off? Is that off? And we're back at halftime here. Cubs 4-10 lead over the Tornadoes. So really a fast-paced Cubs team was able to run and gun their way to this big lead. They're fine. We need to see the notes with them. Get a lot of steals, a lot of open players, and we've got a little delay here as the little cheerleaders are making their way down the court. And we're back at halftime here. Cubs. We got it all worked out here. Wrestling update for you folks watching at home. Our Beersford Alcester-Hudson wrestlers pick up wins over Garrison and Elk Point Jefferson in action tonight. So congratulations to the wrestlers. They're putting together a fine season as they kind of head toward the tail end of their season. It's a nice inbound pass right to Steen, and Steen is really kind of, she's in the zone tonight. She's got 13 points here, and the Cubs extend their lead 46-10. In action tonight. So congratulations to the wrestlers for putting together a fine season. Cubs up next will take on the tough Freeman squad. They're in the top three in our region as far as standings. And then, of course, the big rivalry matchup this Friday versus Beersford. And then they've got a tough one against Irene Wakanda. So really, Cubs really need to keep these cylinders going here and get some good confidence going into those matchups. The next three will be tough ones as they face a couple top teams in the region and also a traditional rival in a Class A school, the Beersford Watchdog. Boy, nice drive by Holloway, just couldn't finish, but rebound goes to the Cubs. Cubs all over the offensive glass this game. Now Holloway's going to try from three, up a little bit strong, and ball's going to go out of bounds, and back to the Cubs. I would say Cubs would, if there was a time of possession stat in basketball, but Cubs would be leading that today. And we're glad you can join you. Again, we're glad you can join us here. As the foul's going to be called on Dickow. Kind of an awkward shot attempt by the Tornado player. Dickow didn't really quite know how to defend that awkward shot. But we're glad you can join you. We thank you to Alliance Communications and to the school for bringing us all this technology to bring the game both on Channel 221 on Alliance, the school channel. And for those of you who have a little audio difficulty on the live stream, but if you can hear me on the live stream, thank you for joining us. We're glad we can bring that to you. And free throw shot is missed, but the Tornadoes in a rare series actually get an offensive rebound and get the ball back. On Channel 221 on Alliance, the school channel. Good defense on the Cubs, just straight up, hands up in the air, just like they taught you, and they get the ball back on the missed shot. Leading scorers for the Cubs, we got Steen with 15. Rebound controlled by Steen, but Tornadoes control. So Steen with 15 points. Holloway with 12. These are leading scorers for the Cubs. Nice defense by the Cubs. Leading scorers for the Cubs, we got Steen with 15. Rebound. As Cubs are blanketing the Tornadoes on defense down in the post. Steen thought about the three here. Jensen's going to drive. She's going to twist, turn, and shot goes a little strong, and that's going to be another foul on Dickow as she goes over the back, and that's going to be 4 fouls on Dickow. Picked up 2 ones, real in a hurry here. Yeah. Steve thought about the three here. Jensen's going to drive. She's going to twist, turn, and shot goes a little strong. Well, she just had 2 going, and she just got 2 here back to back. Like in about 30 seconds, she got 2, so those will add up quickly. but they're going to keep her in the game here. Leading 46-11, and almost as well. There's a scrum for it, and balls flying around, bodies are flying around, and the Cubs end up with a long pass by Jensen to Dickow to Steen, and up and good. Nice looking pass and a nice lane management by the Cubs as Steen gets the shot up, and he's going to go for the old-fashioned three-point play here. She's at the line to shoot one. Almost as well. There's a scrum for it, and balls flying around, bodies are flying around, and the Cubs end up with a long pass by Jensen. I really like this run-and-gun version of the Cubs. Maybe they'll keep that installed. Nice looking keep this offense installed for the rest of the game. Management by the Cubs. As Steen gets the shot up, and he's going to go for the old-fashioned three-point outrun the other team. So led to 49 points over 9. There's a long three-point attempt, but Tornadoes get the rebound, but the pass is still controlled by the Tornadoes. I like this run-and-gun version of the Cubs. 49-11. A nice looking shot by number 25. Nice jump shot, went in, and it's Ellie Hunter, 9th grader, so good confidence building shot for the youngster from Centerville. Now Holloway's going to drive in. Dickow has the ball. He's going to pass it out to Nygaard. Cubs looking for the right shot here, being a little more patient. And by number 25, nice jump shot, went in. Dickow, stopped in her track by the leg of the Centerville Tornadoes, so I don't know if that was hooking or clipping or something. 5-yard penalty, and the Cubs will get the ball out of bounds. Pass it out to Nygaard. Cubs looking for the right shot here, being a little more patient. Again, thanks again for joining us tonight. I'm Scott Connor. My cameraman tonight is Greg Kleinhans. Executive producer out in the truck is Ronnie Wolf. Always does a fine job out there. And stay tuned because we've still got plenty of girls basketball action here in the second half, but the boys will take the court. Still looking for that first victory this season, and that's a nice steal and finish by Dickow. So, yeah, thanks again for joining us tonight. I'm Scott Connor. My man tonight is Greg Kleinhans, executive mental mistake by the young. Always does a fine job out there. And after that mistake, we still got plenty of girls basketball action. Tucker Tornberg, coach of the Tornadoes, wants a timeout. Looking for that first victory this season. Well, to say it's been all Cubs is kind of an understatement here, but Cubs with a momentum-building game as they head into a tough week of basketball as they lead 51-13. What do you look for in the boys' game later? Two winless teams kind of struggling and fighting and scrapping and looking for some confidence going in tonight. Someone's going to come out here with their first victory of the season. Building game as they head into a tough week of basketball as they lead. Yeah, we've already Cubs now with 2:28 left to go in the third quarter have matched their highest scoring game of the season. So I don't know if they made an adjustment in their offense, and Centerville's going to get now. Centerville's going to try to run and gun. It's going to be a foul on Nygaard as she didn't quite catch up with Cubs now with the Centerville players. Yeah, the Cubs scored 50 points on December 8th in their 50-27 win. Eclipsed 49 points in a win over Wesleyan Springs. So, and 51 points actually was their tie versus Del Rapids St. Mary's. So they've tied that already. Yeah, we got a wholesale substitution as all the starters look like they've gone to the bench for the Cubs. In for the Cubs now are both Reed sisters, Ronnie and Keandra, number 32 Wolf, number 22 Peterson, and number 10 Emily Miller. So the reserve players getting a little early action here with 2 minutes left in the third. Nice, there's a shot from the free throw line. Rebound to Centerville. And Ronnie Reed with a rebound for the Cubs. Wall dribbles it up the court. 22 Peterson and number 10 Emily Miller. So they're going to get a foul there on number 31. And number 31's leading scorer for the Tornadoes tonight. He's their leading scorer for the year too. Number 31 Haley Meyer. That'll be her third foul as she has the seat with 8 points tonight. bit strong. Peterson, nice save on the rebound by Peterson. Great hustle there on the sideline. And it's going to be, somehow it went off a Tornado player, I guess. 8 for 3. I didn't quite understand what happened there, but hey, we'll take it. Cubs ball. Long outlet pass the wall. Great hustle there on the sideline. And they're going to get Peterson on a double dribble. And it's going to be, somehow it went off a Tornado player, I guess. But all kinds of basketball here this afternoon. It started off with a junior high boys game against the Tornadoes. It's a close fought game. Cubs fought all the way back with a late 3 to only trail the Tornadoes by 2, but ended up losing to the Tornadoes in that contest. JV girls played a couple quarters and handled the JV Tornadoes pretty handily, and JV boys fell to the Centerville JV boys, and now the girls here are leading 51-13, and we've got a running clock here. Apparently this is true. There'll be a running clock the rest of the game with the Cubs up. Nice drive by Peterson, just a little bit left of the basket. But with the Cubs up big, it'll be running clock the rest of the game, so we should have a pretty quick fourth quarter for you as this third quarter winds underway. And it's been all Cubs. Cubs 51, Tornadoes 13, as we move into what should be a fast-moving fourth quarter, so with a running clock. So we thank you for joining us. Again, we'll have the boys up next. And drive by Peterson, just a little bit left of the basket. Looks like they're going to give away this blanket here as part of a raffle. And it's been all Cubs. Cubs 51, Tornadoes 13, as we move into what should be a fast-moving fourth quarter, so with a running clock. So we thank you for joining us. Again, we'll have the boys up next. And looks like they're going to give away this blanket here as part of a raffle. Junior class with a little fundraising raffle for this beautiful quilt. Still time to come on down and get your name in the raffle for the drawing. So Greg's wrestling with a camera stand there, but I think he's got it. Yeah, we wouldn't want to have any injuries to those sitting in front of the camera. So still time to come on down and get your name in the raffle for the drawing. Greg's wrestling. And all ready for the fourth quarter. The starters back out there for the Cubs. Holloway, Nygaard, Steen, Dickow, and Jensen as they look to try to put the icing on the cake on this game, up 51-13. I don't foresee them in very long, but we'll see. And there's Holloway driving, slicing, and dicing to the lane, but just a bit strong. She almost gets her own rebound, but she steps on the out-of-bounds line. Technical expertise on the calls there. Glad to have that angle tonight. Slicing and dicing to the lane, but just a bit. Maybe he'll find his career in stripes here before too long. But he's got two boys coming up through the Cubs basketball system, so we wouldn't want any bias or anything, so we better just keep it here on the camera. We'll hope he doesn't yell too much here during the boys game. We might have to put his mic on mute. Trying to do our best here to bring a fair and balanced recording, even though we do lean toward the Cubs, being most of you are watching from Alcester-Hudson. But we appreciate those who are maybe tuning in on our live stream, even though there is a bit of audio difficulties. We thank you for tuning in if you're watching your Tornadoes here. 6:36 left to go, 51-13 Cubs. We've been kind of stuck on 51 for a while. Just as I said, just as I mentioned that matches our high score for the season, we haven't got a point since, so see if we can eclipse that here. We've got plenty of time left to go. Nice defense by the Cubs. long three-point shot in for, or two-pointer. Foot was on the line.
As I said, just as I mentioned, that matches our high score for the season. We haven't got a point since. So if we can eclipse that here, we've got plenty of time left to go.
Scoreboard here doesn't show number 31.
Nice defense by the Cubs.
Let's check in for the Tornadoes, so not too sure what's going on the scoreboard over there.
Three-point shot in four, or two-pointer. It was on the line, as I said.
And Cubs have the ball. And there's a steal. And she gets her own rebound and up, and nope, gets a third time. So third time's almost a charm for number 31 as she's going to go to the line. She had the open layup miss, got a rebound miss, got it a third time, and draws the foul. And she's go to the line to the shoot two. In for the Cubs, got number 4, Alcester, the 7th grader. Gets a third time. The third time's almost a charm for number 31 as she's going to go to the line. Yep, but hopefully their coach will see this, those scores on their way. They'll look at the tape and see those hustles. And, the 7th grader. That one goes in and out. And Reed with the rebound for the Cubs. Gets a third time. Cirque was open underneath, just couldn't quite finish. Three-point shot, a little strong. Rebound by Reed. Just under 5 minutes left to go in this one. Cubs have been really stuck on 51 for a while. And that one goes in and out. And they're going to get a foul on Wall. Kind of a silly little foul on Wall as that ball was heading out of bounds. She reached in and fouled the arm of the Centerville player. Three-point shot, a little strong. Rebound by Reed. Just under 5 minutes left to go in this one. Getting consoled by Coach Amos now. Really stuck on 51 for a while. And that the most interesting shot, and that was most interesting block as well. As Peterson brings the ball up for the Cubs here. Haven't had a basket in a while. It's about 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Was the last time the Cubs have scored. And there's a long two-pointer by number 31. Again, something must. The points for Centerville have not been updated, so I can't tell you, but I know 31 has most of their 18 points. Haven't had a basket in a while. It's about 2 minutes to go. And they get the ball back again. It's really kind of a standstill here as far as the Cubs offense is going. As Coach Amos has the bench in here, probably for the remainder of this game. Let's see if they can get over 51. And there's another shot. Number 31 is starting to heat up. That's about 7 straight points for number 31. And all of a sudden, the running clock might be an issue here. Cubs don't get some points on the board. And there's Peterson, gets it off to Reed. Ronnie Reed with a shot, it misses, and off to Miller, and the ball is stolen by none other than number 31. She's going to go down, and she's going to draw the foul and the bucket. 7 straight points for number 31. So I'm not too sure. The running clock might be. Yeah, she's about a 9 straight points, and it doesn't matter what the score is. I think once they start the running clock, no matter if they cut it within 35, I think they still keep it running. Nope, I guess they stopped it. So, well, they're going to call a timeout. That's why they stopped it. So, Cubs with a big lead. Not much going on here this half for the Cubs. They have not scored this half. Yes, they have scored this half. But it's been about, their last bucket came with about 2 left to go in the third quarter. I should not have said anything about it being their high-scoring game of the year. Sort of like telling somebody hasn't missed a free throw in so many tries. I seem to have put the old jinx on the Cubs offense. But they still lead 51-23. What I've seen of the offense worked really well tonight. A lot of running and gunning and lane driving and slicing and dicing has propelled them to this lead. And right now the reserve players are just looking to finish out the game for the Cubs as they look forward to their tough schedule versus Freeman, Beersford, and Irene Wakanda, 3 very formidable opponents in the next week.
Really well tonight. A lot of running and gunning and lane driving and slicing.
Miller with a fake in the drive. Reed with a shot. So that goes. That's going to stay here. 2 minutes 30 seconds left on the clock as it's still running here.
And Irene Wakanda.
See if the Cubs can put some points on the board here.
In the next week. Miller with a fake in the drive.
And that's going to round around. Reed gets the rebound up and good. So, Cubs get off the schneid here. It's been a long time without a Cub basket. And not only do they that, they set their high mark for points on the season as they have a 30-point lead over the Tornadoes here with just under 2 minutes left to go. Stay tuned, folks. We'll have a little break between games, and the boys will be up next. There's a steal by Miller, but she took one too many dribbles, so double dribble on Miller. And the Tornadoes will have it out of bounds here with about 1:42 left to go.
They set their high mark for points on the season as they
she was ready to go up and
Tornadoes here with just under 2 minutes left to go. Stay tuned, folks. We'll have a little break between
drive.
games. The boys will be up next.
But to no avail.
But she took one too many dribbles, so double dribble on Miller. And the Tornadoes will have it out of bounds here with about 1:42 left to go.
It's a nice shot by 31. Boy, she probably has most of the Tornadoes' 25 points. Something's not working on the scoreboard. It's not been updated, so. Yeah, she's definitely put on a clinic here. Yep, got a nice, lucky bounce. She's going to go up and going to draw the foul.
Nice shot by 31. Boy, she probably has most of the Tornadoes.
Yeah, with the running clock, she's got to get these free throws off before the.
It's not been updated, so.
No, I guess it stops on a free throw. Maybe under a minute. I think it stops underneath a minute.
Yeah, she's definitely put on a clinic here.
Peterson had a nice first half. She had all 7 of her points. She goes to the bench here, but also had 7 of her points in the first half. And that shot is up and short. And now Cubs will look to just maybe finish this one out here, leading big 53-27.
No, I guess it stops on a free throw. Maybe
kind of a busy stretch for the Cubs. They've got 3 games. We have a lot of games coming up.
Peterson had a nice first half. She had all 7 of her points.
Game on Thursday, game on Friday, game on Monday, and then game next Friday here. So, or next Thursday, or next Friday here, and then just all kinds of games. The schedule gets kind of busy here the next couple weeks as we finish up the regular season of play. That Scotland game isn't quite yet, but it'll be in a couple weeks. So, and that's the buzzer. Cubs with a very impressive first 3 quarters, and they race out and defeat the Centerville Tornadoes 53-27. So we'll take a little break here. Leading scorer for the game was Steen. I'm going to give her the player of the game honors as well, as she was able to race out and get a lot of layups. And we'll take a little break here, and we'll have the boys as they do their warm-up. So we'll join you after just a bit. You're watching Cubs basketball on Channel 221.
They race out and defeat the Centerville Tornadoes 53-27. So we'll take a little break here. Leading scorer for the game was Steen. I'm going to give her the player of the game honors as well, as she was able to race out and get a lot of layups. And we'll take a little break here, and we'll have the boys as they do their warm-up. So we'll join you after just a bit. You're watching Cubs basketball on Channel 221.
we welcome you back, and we're in for a great varsity game here as the young, retooling, rebuilding Cubs have been improving each and every game. They're still searching for that first victory of the season. Pause one moment.
And we're in for a great varsity game here. Young, retooling, rebuilding Cubs. Been improving each and every game.
What do you know? I want a blanket.
Victory of the season.
I'd also like to recognize 2 active service members who returned home this past week from their service overseas.
Pause one
We'd like
moment.
to thank our service ladies, Sarah and Taylor Hall.
What do you know? I want a blanket.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Alcester-Hudson High School and tonight's boys basketball game between the Centerville Tornadoes and the Alcester-Hudson Cubs. Starting lineup tonight for the Tornadoes. Number 1, Sam Marquette. Number 5, John Baldwin. Number 21, Dylan Olson. Number 23, Hayden Ellis. Number 25, Hunter Ellis. The Tornadoes are coached by Corey Miller and assisted by Tucker Tornker. And now the starting lineup for your Alcester-Hudson Cubs. Number 4, Jaden Mickey. Number 12, Eli Stoglin. Number 21, Will Collin. Number 32, Carter Hansen. And number 34, Jackson Doring. Our Cubs are coached by Marty Peterson and assisted by John Soldier and Sam Amos. And again, our officials tonight are Ronnie Boyke, Tom Baxter, and Garrett Vanderbilt.
And a nice introduction by Miss Haish for the starting lineups, and a nice standing applause for the 2 returning Alcester-Hudson alumni who are serving overseas, the McConnell sisters. Glad to have them back here in the stands rooting on the Cubs. And we're underway. This is the battle of the 2 young squads, both looking, searching, trying to scratch out their first victory of the year. About to get real, says my cameraman, and here we go. As Skoglin and the Cubs control the tip, and Doring's going to bring the ball across the center line, and we're underway here.
On the Cubs, and we're underway. The battle of the 2 young squads, both looking, searching, trying to scratch out.
There's Eli for 3. It's good. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Skoglin. Let's get him going here, and Cubs lead 3-0. Cubs a little pressure on the Tornadoes as they get the ball across the timeline.
We're underway here.
They are coming out hard. Yep. Coming out fired up are the Cubs over their rival, the Tornadoes. And there's a nice shot by number 25.
Here, and Cubs lead 3-0. Cubs a little pressure on the Tornadoes as they get the ball across the timeline.
And there's a shot by Skoglin. A 2-point shot by Skoglin, and Cubs lead 5-2.
There's a nice shot at the bottom of the net by number 25. Cubs lead 3-0.
Nice steal by Mickey in the corner there. And Skoglin's going to drive. And they're going to say on the floor. No continuation in high school basketball, but still nice aggressive. You know, Cubs really come out to shoot here looking real good aggressive on offense and defense. Hansen gets it off.
Nice steal by Mickey in the corner there.
Who's calling? Mickey, ball is stolen by the Tornadoes, and stolen right back by Mickey. Jade Mickey showing off some of that speed and gets the ball right back. And Skoglin has the ball. by Mickey. Mickey goes to the bank and gets that one. Man. Yeah, that was a high bank, man. I tell you what. He was reaching for the Andes for that one, but a basket's a basket. There's a slice and dice to the lane by number 23, Hayden Ellis. Hayden, the 5'10 sophomore. 8-4 Cubs. Skogman tried to get through the lane, and
Mickey goes to the bank and gets that
nice
one.
aggressive rebound by Doring. And
That was a high bank, man. I tell you what. He was reaching for the Andes for that one, but a basket's a basket. There's a slice and dice to the lane.
And Cubs will have it out of bounds. That's 2 fouls, real quick fouls on the starter, Hayden Ellis.
Hayden, the 5'10 sophomore.
2 points and 2 fouls in the early going. And
Trying to get through the lane.
number 30, Caden Kleinhans, checks in the game for the Cubs.
Rebound by Doring.
And they're going to get a foul on the floor. Looks like that foul is going to be on Mickey, his first.
Fouls, real quick fouls on the
Kleinhans checks into the game for the Cubs. We got Kleinhans, Colick, Skoglin, Doring, and Mickey on the floor for the Cubs as they lead 8-4. Just underway here in the game. There's a nice pressure by the Cubs. A long three-pointer, that's going to be short. Yeah, Mickey's kind of all over the place. Putting pressure on the Tornado offense. So Cubs will get it out of bounds. They lead 8-4. About 5:13 left to go here in this first quarter.
by the Cubs.
Oh, nice. And there's Mickey again. What almost an acrobatic move by Mickey with his steal. Ball's kind of bounced around there. Let's see who gets the ball. And they're going to say off the Tornado defender. And it goes back to the Cubs. The Tornadoes back on offense. Really been a while since anybody scored here. Nice drive to the lane, up and in. Number 25, Hunter Ellis. Oakland looks to get the ball off to Hanson. Hanson's going to put it on the ground. Get the ball back up to Doring. Doring had an open look there from about the free throw line. Now he pulls up just a bit short. Oh, and Mickey crashed a little hard to the boards there and gets called for the over the back. Yeah. Mickey's kind of get the ball back up to Doring. Doring had an open look there from about the really fired up for this game. He really come out of the box here.
Mickey crashed a little hard to the boards there.
He has a seat for a breather here. 8-6. Centerville's pulled within 2 now. Again, both teams looking for their first victory of the season, and they're going to get a foul on. They're going to get a foul on the Tornadoes on the rebound. Looks over the Tornado defense, sets up the play. And they're going to get a foul. Shaughnessy now in the game for the Cubs. Kleinhans has it stolen away, and quick drive to the basket by number 31, but he misses. Good. Really not very many shots falling for either team these last couple minutes as the score remains 8-6. 3 minutes left to go in the first quarter. By the Tornadoes. Really been kind of
shots falling for either team these last couple of minutes.
Been kind of a they've kind of held the Cubs here, and now they've tied it up 8-8. See if the Cubs can break through, and Cubs Tornadoes been on a 4-0 run here. And see if the Cubs can answer back, get this lead back. Hansen thought about the 3. Another steal. Boy, the Tornadoes are just...
And now they've tied it up 8-8.
Yeah.
See if the Cubs can break through.
Had 3 or 4 steals on the last 3 or 4 Cubs trips down the court. And looks like we got some substitutions. Mickey back in, Doring back in for the Cubs.
Hansen thought about the 3.
So all 5 starters back in for the Cubs.
Another steal. Boy, the Tornadoes are
just haven't generated much offense here in the last few minutes of this quarter, but let's see if some of these guys off the bench can come back and give the Cubs a little bit of a fresh energy here. And 25 kind of, I don't know how many steps he took, but kind of a jump stop. And now Skoglin's going to go, and Skoglin's going to drive. They're going to call a foul on Centerville. They're going to say a blocking foul. That's always a tough one to call when you're underneath the basket and a lot of contact happens. Centerville side wasn't too happy with it, but you know, I guess that's why we're up here and they wear the stripes, because that's a tough. I mean, that could go either way. It could be a player control foul, charging, or it could be a blocking foul. But
Centerville, they're going to say a blocking foul. It's always a tough one to call when you're underneath the basket and a lot of contact happens.
We do, yeah. The long 3 goes long. Yeah, Centerville's definitely taking the momentum away from the Cubs that they had in the early going. And there's a drive. Now the Tornadoes with the first lead of the game. They go up 10-8 on the Cubs. If the Cubs can get some points here.
Yeah, Centerville definitely taking some momentum away from the Cubs that they had in the early going.
Almost 2 fouls on that play. Seemed like he got his arm pretty good after the whistle blew as well. Looks like some of the wrestlers are back, filtering their way into the stands. They picked up a couple of victories in their duels tonight. So congratulations to the Beersford Alcester-Hudson wrestling team on another fine performance as they look to capitalize on their state championship run of last year. So we'll see how the last few weeks of the season winds up for them.
2 fouls on that play. Seems like he got his arm pretty good after the whistle blew as well.
The long shot by Doring, and that's going to go off the support cables. Didn't quite get the bounce he wanted on that shot.
Congratulations to the Beersford Alcester-Hudson wrestling team on another fine performance. They look to capitalize on their state championship run last year. So we'll see the last few winds up for them.
Long 3-pointer. Rebound. Oh, Doring had it, but went right through his hands. And the Tornadoes will get the ball here as we wind down to just over a minute left to go in this opening quarter. Cubs roared out to an 8-4 lead, but since then it's been all Tornadoes as they have a 2-point lead on the Cubs. There really hasn't been much offense for either team the last few minutes of this quarter. The steal by the Cubs, nice steal by Shaughnessy, Colick, gets it off to Scopin, and they're going to say he traveled. All kinds of traffic going by Scopin there on the loose ball, and he just couldn't get his feet set.
But since then, it's been
and
all
now
Tornadoes as they have a 2-point lead on the Cubs. There really hasn't been much offense for either team the last few minutes of this quarter. The steal by the Cubs, nice steal by Shaughnessy, Colick, gets it off to Scopin, and they're going to say he traveled. All kinds of traffic going by Scopin there on the loose ball.
Nice rebound by Colick. 28 seconds left. Let's see if the Cubs can get a bucket here. I don't know if they're going to hold for one shot, possibly. Get a bucket here as the quarter winds to a closer. 18 seconds left. Mickey has it. Cubs looking for that patient open shot. 12 seconds here. Doring's going to go for a long outside shot. Oh, Doring, and that's an ill-advised foul there. Especially with 7 seconds left, it's going to let the Tornadoes set up on offense. That's only 1 on Doring. But now the Tornadoes have a chance with the last second shot with just 7.7 seconds left to go here in this first quarter. And they're going to get a clear shot here. Don't commit a foul if you're the Cubs, and they're going to do that. Just as I say that, 1.4 seconds is not where you want to commit a foul because that layup was short. Now the Tornadoes are going to look to extend their 2-point lead here as number 5, Ballaway, goes to the line for the Tornadoes.
And they're going to get a clear shot here. Don't commit a foul if you're the Cubs.
And that one is short.
Just as I say that, 1.4 seconds is not where you want to commit a foul. That layup was short. Now the Tornadoes are going to look to extend their 2-point lead here.
Goldman with a long toss. Oh, almost off the backboard. So, the good, the bad, the ugly for the Cubs that quarter, but they're lucky to escape with just a 2-point deficit as we move into the second quarter. So, we'll take a little bit of break as the cheerleaders lead some cheers, and we'll be back for the second quarter with the Tornadoes leading 10-8.
The bad, the ugly for the Cubs that quarter, but they're lucky to escape with just a 2-point deficit as we move into the second quarter. So we'll take a little bit of break as the cheerleaders lead some cheers, and we'll be back in the second quarter with the Tornadoes leading 10-8.
And we're underway here as the Cubs trail the Tornadoes 8-10 as we begin the second quarter. A little bit of debris on the court there, but we're all ready to go here now. Kind of a wild shot by the long-sleeved one for the Tornadoes. And the Cubs get the ball here.
The Cubs trail the Tornadoes 8-10 as we begin the second quarter.
Cubs being patient here, looking for the right shot that's going to cut into this 2-point Tornado lead. Copeland with a long 3, and that's going to be a little bit strong. Doring fighting for the rebound, but it's controlled by number 21 Olsen for the Tornadoes. It's got to be warm in those long sleeves. I'm sorry, number 25 Ellis. There's a nice steal by Mickey. Let's see if he can finish. And he does. So the Cubs kind of break their scoring drought and now tie the game back up 10-10.
For the Tornadoes. Sorry, number 25 Ellis.
Nice defense by the Cubs there.
Mickey. Let's see if he can finish. And he does. So the Cubs kind of break their scoring drought and now tie the game back up.
The Cubs can regain the lead here as we're all tied up at 10.
Nice defense by the Cubs there.
Last court pass to Doring. They're going to say 5-second call.
We're all tied up at 10.
Is that what they called? 5 seconds? 5 seconds. Yeah, we're setting up the play. Yep. Copeland puts a little pressure on the inbounds passer, but the Cubs drop back into their defense.
They're going to say 5-second call.
Yeah, something. Or he had an offensive player hanging out in the hallway. I'm not too sure what happened on that pass. Now it looks like we're going to get a timeout by the Cubs. A 30-second timeout. We're all knotted up at 10. Cubs 10, Tornadoes 10. 6:02 left to go in the second period. Girls won earlier. Just a few. Their game concluded earlier tonight. They won big over the Tornadoes. Both boys and girls have kind of a busy schedule here. We've got Thursday, both teams travel to Freeman for a doubleheader. Friday's the big rivalry game over in Beersford. And then on Monday, girls travel to Irene Wakanda. On Thursday, boys and girls host Baltic here. And then on Saturday, the short road trip to Bone Steel as they go on the road to Burke South Central. So quite a lot of travel time and game time for the Cubs the next couple weeks. Good opportunity, build some momentum, and improve that record as we head into districts. Thursday, boys and girls host Baltic here, and then on Saturday, the short road trip to Bone Steel as they go on the road to Burke South Central. So quite a lot of travel time and game time. Cubs get it out of bounds here after the timeout. 5:56 left to go. Build some momentum and improve that record as we head into district. Jansen has it in the corner. Cubs really haven't been able to find a lot of open shots against this Tornado defense. They've been real patient. That pass is knocked out of bounds by the Tornadoes. 5:56 left to go. Yeah, nice crowd here tonight. Although we had a lot of, it's always a good crowd here. Been able to find a lot of open shots. Spirit night with free popcorn. There's a long three by Doring, just a bit short, and the rebound by the Tornadoes. Cubs not able to get a lot of rebound. There's a long three-pointer. And controlled by the Tornadoes, but out of bounds. That's going to go right back to the Tornadoes. So it's always a good crowd here. Cubs having a little trouble on the offensive glass. Corners, long three by Doring. But they're still in this one, 10-10. Plenty of ball left to go. Cubs not able to get a lot of. Looks like two Cub players ran into each other. And controlled by the Tornadoes, but out of bounds. That's going to go right back to the Tornadoes. And 3-second lane violation on the Tornadoes. Looks like two Cub players ran into each other. And on the turnover, the Cubs get the ball as Skoglund. 3-second lane violation on the Tornadoes. And that ball is going to be thrown away. So it hasn't been pretty at time, but you would expect that with two young teams kind of trying to find their way through a season. Two winless teams. We're probably not going to get the 50s or 60s score. We might have a combined score of 50 by the night's out, but I think for the Cubs getting the win and is going to definitely take precedent over style points tonight. So any way we can get it, we can dig down and get some confidence for these young men here. It has been pretty at time, but you would expect that with two young teams kind of trying to find their way through a season. Two winless teams. There's a drive and contact made, and that's going to put number one Honeycutt. Zach, don't call me DJ Honeycutt on the line to shoot two for the Tornadoes. I don't know if you're even young enough to get the MASH reference or old enough to get the MASH reference. It's a good show. It's a good quality show. That's going to put number one Honeycutt. Zach, don't call me DJ Honeycutt on the line to shoot two. Second shot is short, and Skoglund. Maybe the Cubs will look to push it a little bit. Just kind of can't break out of there. Skoglund's going to pull up for three. Oh, in and out for Skoglund. example, the good, bad, and ugly, as the Tornadoes can't handle the long pass and it goes out of bounds. So 11-10's our score. Tornadoes lead by 1. 4:02 left to go in the half. Buckets are at a premium tonight. Yep, Skoglund though for 3. There's the offense. They look to the veteran Skoglund as he gets nothing but the bottom of the net. And he puts the Cubs up by 2 here with 3:49 left to go. That's 8 points for Skoglund tonight, and the Cubs get the rebound, hoping to extend this 2-point lead as Mickey takes it up court, drops it off to Skoglund, who is heavily defended. Almost gets the ball back, and there's another long pass, just a bit high, and the Cubs get it back. So a three by Skoglund just a few seconds ago have put the Cubs out front by 2.
Gets the ball back, and there's another long pass, just a bit high, and the Cubs get it back.
Skoglund with the ball.
So a three by Skoglund just a few seconds ago have put the
Rebound controlled by Centerville. Long three-pointer now. And that one is good. And that puts the Tornadoes back up by 1. So offensive maybe starting to get off the ice a little, but I won't say it's hot, but it's starting to, the temperature's starting to climb a little bit out of the ice water. A little water on top of the ice, so maybe as the going into timeout, 2:52 left to go in the half. Tornadoes lead the Cubs by 1.
Get off the ice a little, but I won't say it's hot, but it's starting. The temperature's starting to climb a little bit out of the ice water. A little water on top of the ice, so maybe as the going into timeout, 2:52.
Again, we thank you for joining us on Channel 221. And those who can hear us on the live stream, I know we're having a little trouble with the audio on it. I'm not too sure what the problem is. We apologize for that. But if you can hear us through the buzzing, we thank you for joining us and rooting on the Cubs or the Tornadoes to victory from wherever you are watching us. Steal by the Tornadoes. Cubs really having a problem with turnovers here in this game.
I know we're having a little trouble with the audio on it. Not too sure.
See if they can put a stop and not let the Tornadoes. There's 25 again.
We thank you for joining us.
But they get the rebound. Nice block by Kleinhans. Nice block by the cameraman's son. Gets the Cubs the ball back. Skoglund open for 3. And nice nice hustle by Colick there.
But they get the rebound. Nice
Always
block
getting
by
Colick and
Kleinhans.
Shaughnessy confused. My apologies.
Nice block by the
Nice effort by Shaughnessy. Gets the ball knocked out of the Centerville player, and Cubs get the ball with a chance to reset and maybe grab this lead back from the Tornadoes. Mickey inside to Colick. Colick draws the foul. That's 16 fouls on the Tornadoes. Cubs and Tornadoes both have 16 fouls, so just have 1 foul to give. Skoglund will shoot it again. That's been a little bit off tonight. A little strong. He's going to try to dribble. And I'm going to call that a face foul. I think both Skoglund and the defender kind of ran into each other's faces. So a little cheek to cheek, and that call will be called a foul. And we'll see if he can shake it off and make these free throws as he goes to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. So. And he sinks the first one.
I'm going to call
That ties the game at 14 with 1:45 left to go in the half.
And the defender kind of ran into each other's faces, so
and Cubs retake the lead. It's kind of a back and forth seesaw affair between both of these squads here tonight. 1:35 left to go. Tonight's catch and turn and bobble and shot goes in for the Tornadoes. Long pass to Doring, and his foot steps out of bounds. And the Tornadoes have the ball back with a chance to extend their 1-point lead over the Cubs.
Tonight's catch and turn and bobble and shot.
The theme is beach night for some of the student section as they're donning shorts and hats and sunglasses, hoping for warmer temperatures to be on their way. Doring gets it off to Skoglund. Nice pass to Doring. Oh, and Doring just a little bit strong. Ball bounces around. It's a scrum for it, and the Tornadoes end up with it. Long pass. And they're going to call travel. He kind of shuffled his way into the lane there, trying to create some space. Peterson emphatically encouraging his Cubs from the sideline. Had a nice look at the basket there a few seconds ago, but just a little bit strong. So with 41 seconds left to go, Cubs will dribble the ball up, looking to cut into this 1 point or take the lead back as Centerville leads by 1. They've really done a good job guarding Skoglund, but just as I say that, he drains the 3 and the Cubs back up by 2. A nice steal. We almost had a collision. If that player would have dove for the ball, he would have met one Jacob Cole, who was in the student section there, but nevertheless, it's Cubs ball. Let's see if they can extend this lead with 20 seconds left to go. Looks like they're going to go for one last shot, which is probably pretty wise, but I would likely just go for the one that's open. Don't get too cute here. If you find an open shot, take it. 8 seconds left. Doring for 3. It's good. Nice looking shot with 3 seconds left for Doring. Puts the Cubs up by 5. And that shot is after the buzzer. Nice last minute for the Cubs there with 2 3-pointers. And now they lead by 5. So the Big Am has shifted to the Cubs' way. The end of the first half. Cubs lead 21-16 on the Tornadoes. We'll be back in about 10 minutes for the conclusion of this exciting game between the Cubs and the Tornadoes.
Chrome browsers. Yeah, I don't know.
I could just get rid of this piece too.
I'll put yours back in, see if it buzzes. But they can, yeah, just take it out. Maybe next year we'll have 13 times instead of 7. Does this help you out? So, did you come and watch because the YouTube was buzzing? For the whole first half of it. There was I just fixed it. I didn't know if you were watching the whole thing, so I can't stand it anymore. Although I had him back up, I guess it wasn't working. He was giving extra basketball now.
And after a rousing cheer by the Alcester Elementary, whatever you want to call them.
Fourth graders, maybe?
Yeah, third graders. And Cubs are back on the court. Nice to hear the pep band tonight. They're playing the school song. Cubs with a 5-point halftime lead here. 2 clutch 3-pointers at the end of the first half by Skoglund, and right at the end of the first half by Doring have propelled the Cubs to a 21-16 lead. And those of you who are watching online, you should be able to hear us good now. We apologize for the audio not working. We made some adjustments. We've got Ronnie Wolf, our executive producer, in the truck. Got it all fixed up for us, and we're back online here. I also want to thank Kathy Johansson for her technical assistance tonight too. But here we are, Cubs with a 5-point lead as we begin the second half. Skoglund leads all scorers with 13 points. Cubs are ready. Centerville's coming in out of the huddle, and it should be an exciting second half of basketball. Skoglund's going to bring it up the court for the Cubs. Under pressure, they've kind of keyed in on Skoglund. Almost put 2 defenders on him about every time he's touched the ball tonight. But he's able to draw the foul there, and the Cubs will try it again to get it inbounds. Skoglund gets it. Tightly guarded by Zach Honeycutt. Hansen now with the ball, looking to dump it off. Gets it off to Colick. Cubs being very patient on offense. Looking for the open guy here. I don't know if that's how they drew it up, but nice deflection, catch, and basket. And Cubs with their biggest lead of the their biggest lead of the game, 23-16 on the Tornadoes. Nice steal. Mickey's going to go for the layup, and good. So Cubs now at 25-16. Up by 9 on the Tornadoes. Have really come out firing on all cylinders in this second half. Long 3-point attempt. Rebound by Doring. And they're going to get a foul on the Tornadoes on the rebound. Will Call it, gets in the middle, finds the open man, and Mickey. Two Cubs fought for the rebound, and it's going to get in the hands of the Centerville defender, and they're going to push the ball up the court here, down by 9. Long 3-point attempt. It's going to be a little bit long, but rebounded by the Tornadoes. Almost looked like he dribbled out of bounds there, but he was able to somehow shuffle his feet and keep it inbounds. Jump stop up and good by number 25, Hunter Ellis. Gets the pass off to Hansen, who's covered up pretty well. Doring is open. Shot just a little long. Mickey and Olsen fighting for the rebound. That's going to go, the call is going to go toward the Tornadoes. 25-18 is your score. Again, our next home broadcast would be on the 9th. A week from this Friday, we'll have Baltic will invade the gym. It'll be a boys and girls doubleheader. To the line, hitting his first shot is Ballaweg. Tornadoes now trail by 6. That one goes short, but gets bounced around and in the hands of the Tornadoes, and they're not afraid of shooting the 3, but it comes up short and the Cubs control the rebound. Let's see if they can break into this mini run by the Tornadoes. Get that lead back up there. Doring with the ball. 21 seconds left on the shot clock. Hansen tries to force the pass in, and ball gets knocked around. Layup attempt by Hansen just a little strong. It gets it off to Mickey. That's going to rattle around and rebound by the Tornadoes. In for the Cubs, number 30, Caden Kleinhans. Got Jaden, Mickey, Carter, Hansen, and they're going to get the Tornadoes for traveling there. Wholesale substitution now. We've got Shaughnessy, Colick, Hansen, Skoglund, Doring back in for the Cubs as they look to build on their 25-19 lead here with 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. And they're going to get a blocking foul on the Tornadoes. It's going to be on number 1, Honeycutt. Be his third personal foul, third team foul on the Tornadoes in this second half. The ref taking a look at some positioning or on the out of bounds play. Not too sure what he was looking at. Doring's going to take the ball all the way into the corner, kind of a dangerous spot to dribble into. Hansen gets it off, back to Doring. I was really looking for the open man, having a little bit of trouble. That's going to be off, almost a kickball. And back to the Cubs. Cubs lead 25-19. Again, looking for their first victory of the season. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Doring gets a shot off, but it's going to fall, and that's going to be a shot clock violation as the Tornado defense really blanketed the Cubs' offensive possession. And Coach Peterson wants a timeout, and we got a timeout on the floor. 3:24 left to go in the third period. Cubs 25, Tornadoes 19. So Cubs came out firing the start of this half. Tornadoes answered with a couple baskets, and that's where we stand. 3:24 left to go here in the third quarter. Cubs lead 25-19. Again, we said from the outset this probably wasn't going to be a high-scoring affair. But both teams at times seem to have found their offensive groove. A lot of three-pointers causing some momentum shifts for both teams. So we'll see what we have in store for the rest of this quarter. We'll see if the Cubs can't build their lead a little bit more. It's going to be Tornado ball. Cubs with a little pressure on the inbound pass. There's a shot, a little bit short. And Skoglund with a rebound for the Cubs. Trying to get open. They've been really double teaming him all night. He's going to go for a long three. That's going to be a little bit too long. That's going to be Cubs basketball, much to the chagrin of the Tornado defender. Doring with the ball, back to Skoglund. Doring now is going to go for three. That's a little bit too strong, and they're going to get traveling on the Tornadoes as he kind of turned around and ran right into the Cub player. Usually see a foul called in that case, but I guess he took some steps before he turned around. So Cubs being patient on offense, looking for that open man. They're going to get the foul. Little aggressive defense on number 1, Zach Honeycutt. That's going to be his 4th foul on the 5'7" senior. And he's going to go down and he's going to go sit on the bench with 4 fouls. And substitution by Centerville. As Mickey gets it out of bounds pass and gets it off to Doring. 2:30 left in the 3rd period. Cubs still hanging on to a 6-point lead. Mickey almost loses it, but regains it, and Hansen finds himself trapped in the corner. Oh! Shaughnessy or Colick wanted to save it, but could not, and the Cubs turn it over. So a little bit of a lull in the offense for both teams here, with 2:20 left to go in the 3rd. A little bit of contact there going after that loose ball, and they're going to get that foul on number 4, Jaden Mickey. That'll be his 3rd foul. And he's going to have a seat and rest, and into the game comes number 30, Kleinhans. Nice defense by the Cubs. They can't get the rebound, and now they're going to say Carter Hansen traveled to the ball. Cubs, great defense, and just couldn't pull down the rebound cleanly. And they get called on the traveling here and give the Tornadoes a second chance. And now they're going to get the foul on the Tornadoes on the rebound. That'll be 16 fouls on the Tornadoes. So Tornadoes with 1 foul to give before they put the Cubs in the 1-on-1 situation. And Doring gets it into Skoglund. Skoglund leading scorer tonight with 13 points. Been pretty, had to take a lot of long-range 3-points. He's been defended quite well by the Tornadoes tonight. They've definitely keyed their defense around him. Doring looking to get the ball off for someone. Off to Skoglund. 7 on the shot clock. Long 3 by Skoglund. Good! Skoglund continuing to light it up from 3. And that pulls the Cubs out by 9, their largest lead of the game, with 1:12 left to go in the 1st quarter. Tornadoes look like they're going to try to answer, and Doring had the rebound. And they're going to call jump ball. Quite a battle for the basketball end of the basket. Doring wasn't going to back down, and neither was the Centerville player. So Doring showing a little tenacity underneath the basket, a little toughness from the freshman. Gets the possession arrow flipped. So, missed shot, nice. Kleinhans looked like he had a block, but they're going to call the foul. And that'll put the Tornadoes at the line to shoot 2. That'll be 3 fouls on Kleinhans. As number 43, Walters, the 5'11 freshman, goes to the line to shoot 2. Comes up short on his first try, and that in for the Cubs and checking in for the first time. Number 42, Wyatt Miller. Long three-pointer. A lot of bodies flying around on that possession. And they're going to say the ball stays inbounds. Three-point attempt by the Tornadoes. That's good, and they're going to call timeout. So three-pointer by Hayden Ellis pulls the Tornadoes back in within 6. So as soon as the Cubs get up, they can't seem to shake the Tornadoes. They can't seem to get out of the storm warning. And Tornadoes kind of hanging around here. Cubs up by 6, though. That's a positive. 47 seconds left to go. So coming out of the timeout, it'll be the Cubs' ball. Let's see, it really relied a lot heavily on the 16 points by Skoglund, especially his three-pointers at the end of the first half and in this quarter. And we'll see if they can find some other offense. Skoglund's been heavily guarded each time he's shot those threes. I think the keys for the Cubs the remainder of this game is they can find some other open shots and continue to keep Skoglund hot. Looks like the Tornadoes are going to put some pressure on the Cubs coming out of the timeout. It's kind of a weak pressure there. Hansen's going to get it, and Doring's going to bring it across the timeline. Be careful not to get trapped there. Skoglund's going to get his usual double team, trying to dribble through it, and they're going to get a foul on the Tornadoes. Skoglund's been double teamed about every time he's had the ball on the offensive end, and he's able to draw the foul. And that foul is going to be number 35, Malachi Brower. That's going to be his first. 6 team fouls on the Tornadoes. And one more to give as we wind down the clock in this third quarter. 25 seconds left. Shot clock is off. See if the Cubs can find a nice open shot. Oh, Mickey had Hansen in the middle, but Hansen was unable to pick up the ball. And now with 15 seconds, a strong drive to the basket by Hayden Ellis, who gets the foul. That foul is going to be on Skoglund, his first, and that's going to put number 23, Hayden Ellis, to the line to shoot 2. Hayden with 5 points tonight. Misses the first free throw shot. Squares up for the second one, looking to cut into the 6-point Cub lead. Four seconds left in the quarter. See if the Cubs get a shot. Nice shot by Mickey. Mickey streaks to the lane, gets the pass. Shot is up and good. And Cubs extend their lead by 8. As we go into the fourth quarter, Cubs 30, Tornadoes 22. We'll be back in just a few seconds to bring you the exciting fourth quarter of action between the Cubs and the Tornadoes. quarter for the Cubs. Cameraman, we're discussing the keys to this fourth quarter for the Cubs, and it's really got to be watch those turnovers. Too many turnovers, and you're going to let Centerville right back into this. I mean, they're still in it now, but we want to really watch the turnovers, control the ball, take good shots, and play good defense. Foul troubles, we don't really have anybody particularly in foul trouble for the Cubs. We've got a couple players with 3 fouls. Mickey and Kleinhans with 3 fouls, but besides that, everything's good. Collick was wide open there. Doring's going to take 3. Nice looking shot by Doring. He's hit a couple of those tonight. That one's good. And the Cubs now extend their lead by 11. So 11-point lead here for the Cubs. Searching, scratching, clawing, fighting their way as Centerville finds some ways to answer. I used one too many adjectives there, and kind of quiets the crowd a little bit, but Cubs still up by 8. Cubs are, like I said, searching, clawing, scratching, fighting their way, hoping for that first victory of the season over the visiting Tornadoes. There's a pass out to Skoglund. There's another 3-pointer by Doring. That one's going to be a little bit short, and the Tornadoes come up with the rebound. I haven't seen the stats, but there's another long 3. Boy, the Tornadoes all of a sudden are getting hot from the 3 land. That's number 23, Dylan Olson, with his 8th point of the night. And all of a sudden, the Tornadoes are back within 5. So 6-0 swing by the Tornadoes on a couple of 3-pointers. Cubs need a basket to end this little run. Maybe Doring a nice, nice work inside by Doring. Puts the Cubs back up by 7. Kind of a hop step and a skip, but Euro step, as we like to call it. Nice move there by the Tornadoes, and that pulls them within 5. So there's a long 3 by Skoglund. Oh, but the Cubs steal the ball. The Cubs steal the ball. Skoglund's going to go up again for 3. And they're going to get a foul on the Tornadoes, and that's going to put the Cubs on the line to shoot the 1-and-1, I believe. Yep, 17 fouls. So that'll be important for the Cubs. So Mickey goes to the line. He's going to get a chance to extend this 5-point Cub lead. That one a little bit strong, rebounded by the Tornadoes. So hold on, folks. Here come the Tornadoes. As we got 5:40 left with what looks like to be an exciting finish here in Alcester-Hudson Gymnasium between the Tornadoes and the Cubs. There's another 3-point attempt. And that one goes long, and rebound by the Cubs. Mickey finds himself trapped in the corner, though, and does somehow get it off to Skoglund. Maybe the Cubs just need to slow things down here a little bit. Look for the good shot. Kleinhans inside, and he gets mugged. And so he's going to go to the line. The freshman's going to go to the line. The chance to extend this 5-point lead for the Cubs. Kleinhans at the line for the first time tonight. Has 3 points on the night. Maybe he's been to the line. Yeah, he's been to the line one other time. Must have made a... Kleinhans sets, shoots, and that shot, oh, it was all the way in and just kind of bounced out. And the Tornadoes got the rebound. But there's a steal by Mickey. Boy, Mickey's been a real jackrabbit tonight, just taking the ball, and he's able to lay that one up. Nice play by Mickey with a finish, and the Cubs go up by 7. 5 minutes left to go in this exciting affair between the Cubs and the Tornadoes. There's another 3-point attempt. That one is good. Malachi Brower with his 3-pointer, and all of a sudden it's a 4-point game. Boy, things are starting to heat up, and they're going to get the blocking foul, much to the chagrin of the Tornado bench. And that's going to put Doring to the line. These free throw shots now with a 4-point lead, all important for the Cubs. To take advantage of them being in the bonus. In fact, the next foul will put them in the double bonus. Doring smooth as silk from the free throw line, and he extends the Cub lead to 5. So Cubs need to take advantage of these charity stripe opportunities as they look to hang on here in the last 4:42 against the surging Tornadoes. And Doring sinks the second one. Cubs lead by 6. Just about 4:30 left to go here in the game. Fasten your seatbelt, folks. We're in for an exciting finish, I feel. Number 25, Ellis. Cuts the Cub lead to 4. Long pass to Mickey. Pollock with a shot, a little bit strong, and the Tornadoes, boy, Cubs cannot buy an offensive rebound tonight. And 23 is going to go in, and fortunately the shot is too strong as he had a pretty wide open lane to the basket. Skoglund now with the basket. Cubs need to maybe slow it down just a bit. And they're going to get Skoglund for the travel. I think Skoglund would have been wise to just kind of slow down the tempo just a little bit there. Still plenty of time left. 4-point lead for the Cubs as Centerville takes the ball out of bounds. Another 3-point attempt. Nice ball fake by 25. That one's going to go short. Cubs cannot seem to get a rebound on both sides. Finally. Oh, but Skoglund had the rebound, but they're going to say it was out of bounds, and Centerville coach wants a timeout. And with 3:30 left to go, the Cubs hanging on to a 4-point lead over the visiting Tornadoes, who have all of a sudden seemed to warm up from the outside the arc. So let's see if the Cubs can slow down and be patient on offense and kind of work the clock a little bit here with the 4-point lead and look for a good shot. No need to force things, but definitely need to be aggressive and crash the glass on both ends of the court. So we'll see what the next 3:30 has in store for us as the Cubs are holding on to a 4-point lead as Centerville gets set to take it out of bounds here. Again, to reset the game, 19 fouls on the Tornadoes, so one more foul and the Cubs will be shooting the double bonus. Cubs still with 3 fouls to give before they put Centerville to the line. Nice defense by the Cubs here, really, but they're going to go for the 3, and that one's going to fall asleep. But yes, good position, good rebound. And Doring draws the foul, and he's going to go to the line to shoot 2 because that's, count them, 10 team fouls against the Tornadoes. So the Cubs will have an opportunity to shoot 2 the rest of the way. And I can't say it enough or emphasize it enough, free throws in a tight game like this with only 3:11 left are all important. So let's, Doring sank 2 earlier. Let's see if he can sink these 2 and up the Cub lead here. And he misses that one, but we'll get another shot here. See if he can make it it's a 2-possession game now, but see if he can't make it the lead by 5, and that one's good. So Cubs lead by 5, coming up on just 3 minutes left, but the way these Tornadoes have just kind of launched some 3-points as of late, no lead is safe, and that one goes up, and Cubs, boy, Cubs cannot get a rebound. And that one in. See if they get the rebound here. They go. Oh, still don't get the rebound. Boy, Cubs just cannot buy a break on the glass tonight. Another 3-pointer. Tornadoes with all kinds of chances here. And they're going to call jump ball. Good call. Jump ball on that. Looked like he was over the back, but I think they both came down with it at the same time. So possession arrow goes to the Cubs. see if they can continue their strong defensive pressure that they put on the Cubs this series down the court. 2:40 left to go. Cubs up by 5. Both teams searching for their first victory of the season. So kind of a wild spin move, and the foul, kind of a little foul at the end of there when the shot fell way short, and they're going to, obviously he was shooting, so he's going to get 2 shots. And that cuts the lead to 4. 2:32 left to go in this wild affair. And 1 possession game now for the Tornadoes. Cubs need to get the ball cleanly up the court. They need to have clean passes, use the shot clock, look for the good shot. No need to force anything here. They still have the 3-point lead. Nice, clean, crisp passes. He's gonna, nice look by Doring. Nice pass, nice series, nice basket by Doring. Strings it out to a 5-point, but more importantly, 2-possession game. Two-possession game for the Cubs. There's a wide open 3-pointer. That one's going to bounce around. Nice rebound by Mickey. Comes flying out of nowhere and gets the rebound and almost loses the ball. Whoa, Cubs a little dangerous ice there with a 5-point lead, but they do get it cleanly across the timeline. Kind of walking the tightrope on the timeline were the Cubs, but they get it back here with 18 on the shot clock. Probably use a little bit of clock milking here and look for the open shot, and Marty Peterson's going to call a timeout. So 42-37 Cubs. They'll have the ball with a 5-point lead, 2-possession lead. 12 seconds are on the shot clock, so Cubs need to come up with a play. Want to get a quality shot here with 1:32 left to go. So let's see what Coach Peterson has drawn up. And boy, what an exciting 4th quarter has that been. Has this been to conclude this game? Again, Cubs still with 2 fouls to give. Any foul by the Tornadoes, the Cubs are in the double bonus, so they'll get to shoot 2. And first horn is sounded. Guess that was, and the Cubs are ready to take the ball out as Doring is going to take the ball out of bounds. And we're set to go here with 1:32 left to go. 12 on the shot clock, now 10. Cubs got to come up with a play here. 6 seconds. I'd like to see them get a good shot off. Doring, who had a 3-point, tried to get into Skoglund, and they're going to get a foul here. So Doring looked like he had the open 3, but opted to pass it inside, and the result is a turnover and a foul. But still, Cubs now with 16 fouls, 1 to give, 1:21 left to go. A 2-possession game. Like I said, it's a 2-possession game, so Cubs just need to clamp down on defense here and not let the Tornadoes get an open look. There's a drive, kind of weaves his way into the basket. Timeout is called. A little, maybe they didn't hear the whistle. I'm not too sure what happened, but the Tornado player seems to, I'm not too sure. It's kind of a Euro skip, jump, and weave through the lane. Of course, I'm up here, they're down there. They got the better angle, but he was able to bring it to a 1-possession game. So here we go. 1:08 left to go here in the 4th quarter. Cubs hanging on to a 3-point lead, looking for their first win of the season. 1:08 left to go. 1 more foul, and the Cubs are in the bonus. They're going to get the ball after the made basket underneath the Tornado basket. Going to have a fresh shot clock. They're in the double bonus. They have 1 foul to give before they put Centerville to the line for 1-and-1. Centerville naturally is going to go with a full court press, something we haven't seen too much in this game from the Tornadoes. So let's see how the Cubs handle it. And they're going to say that the Tornado player knocked it out of bounds. And the Cubs need to set a screen here and get a player open. And Mickey's open. Let's see if he can get it across the timeline. Gets it back to Hansen. And probably that's where you want it, in the hands of your best player there, Skoglund, as he gets it across the timeline. 55 seconds. Skoglund through the lane up. Almost in, but with 53 seconds, 2 very important free throws for Eli Skoglund, the Cubs leader out on the court here. As the Cubs looking, it's a 1-possession game now. 1 made free throw would make it a 2-possession game. Better yet, 2 free throws would be nice, and that one is in. 17 points on the night for Skoglund as he tries to extend the Cub lead to 5 with 53 seconds left to go. Cubs need to play good defense here. No need to foul. Let that clock run here. Don't let him hit a 3. Straight up. Good defense. Get the rebound just like the coach drew up. 35 seconds. The Cubs are looking good, as now with a 2-possession game, the Tornadoes are forced to foul, and that's going to put Skoglund at the line to hit 2. Tell you what, the Cubs have continue to show improvement throughout the season. Their hustle that they've shown even throughout the season, even though it's been kind of a frustrating start, has really came to fruition here, and they've been able to, so far, out-scrap the Centerville Tornadoes and are in good position here. They can hold them. It's still a 2-possession game, 6-point Cub lead. Got to guard against the 3, but don't want to foul here. You might let him have that shot. Oh, and they're going to get him on the arm. I'm not too sure if that's going to be on the rebound. He's going to shoot 2, so they're going to say that was a shooting foul with 24 seconds. They're down 6, so didn't want to foul there, but misses that one completely. Still stays a 2-possession game no matter what happens on this free throw shot here. 24 seconds, you're going to know that the Tornadoes are going to press. And this is what they're going to do, and they get it in. The Cubs get it in off to Doring. Doring gets it across the timeline. Oh, the ball is stolen. Kind of a wild shot, and they're going to get a foul on the Tornado field. So it's kind of a wild series of events. Looks like they just maybe banged kind of a collision there. Player for the Tornadoes is shaken up a little bit, but they're going to get the foul, and he hit his head on the floor. So hopefully he's okay. He's going to go out. Looks to be more frustrated than anything that shot didn't go in. So now with 13 seconds left here in a 5-point lead, and a chance at the free throw line for number 34 Doring, who's going to shoot 2. Doring trying to pretty much ice this game for the Cubs, who hopefully can hang on here. It's not over till the buzzer sounds, but I like my chances with Doring at the line. Very good shooter. One more made free throw makes it a 3-possession game. I want to thank you again for joining us tonight. I've got post-game duties down on the court. 3-possession game, 13 seconds left. Cubs look like they're on their way to their first win of the season. So Cubs are going to win. Cubs win, Cubs win, Cubs win. Thank you for joining us. It's good to see the Cubs with their first win of the victory. Final 47-40. me like I'm shouting in your ear over here.
It's all right. It's a good time to be shouting people through.
What?